Miss Aurorah is back. Miss Aurorah just got finished telling the secured entrepreneurs what's about to go down in the Venmo app with the IRS, what's about to happen with PayPal and the IRS. If you have not watched that video, I suggest that you do that today. Okay, now, Miss Aurorah has to let everyone here in the secured entrepreneur community know what is happening. We get a lot of emails asking about things that have occurred, even though there is an LLC that is registered. We get questions like, I got documentation about a lawsuit and I thought I was protected because I have an LLC. And then when we get down to the bottom of how that LLC was structured, we find that it was structured as a single member LLC. And see, many people do not understand what that means. I'm going to get into that in this video. But first, I'm going to address one of the comments that I came across. A secured entrepreneur sent me a video that Jessie Wu did here on YouTube, okay? Now, all the secured entrepreneurs know that I really don't have the time to browse YouTube and, a lot of these things that most of y'all send me things, okay? If y'all didn't send me things, I would be totally, I wouldn't know too much about what's going on, okay? You all bring these things to my attention. So I did watch this particular video, and then I'm always there for the comments, okay? I always like to know what people have to say about what they just viewed, what they just heard, were they having the same experience, things of that nature, okay? So Jessie Wu was talking to her audience, which it looks like it's mostly female, okay? I don't know. However, she was discussing a popular individual in the public eye, okay? And I'm very familiar with this person, which is why the secured entrepreneur sent me this video. And she's telling her audience to basically stop being misled, stop going astray, stop falling for a lot of these things that these people who can do it, that they're marketing geniuses and they know that they're playing on people in certain ways. She's telling her audience to, quit the nonsense, right? And so as I'm reading the comments, there's one comment that stood out to me that I want to share with the secured entrepreneurs, and I want the secured entrepreneurs to weigh in on what I'm going to say about that. And then, like I'm telling you, I'm going to get into how it is you're actually going to structure your LLC the correct way so that you don't have to write Miss Aurorah these emails asking me what happened, okay? Are you ready? Can we do it? All right. For those of you who do not know who I am Miss Aurorah Dey, and this is the Secured Entrepreneur Movement. All right, now, secured entrepreneurs. So as I'm sharing with you, I watched the video. The secured entrepreneur sent me the video. The young lady, Jessie Wu, I didn't hear anything wrong that she said in the video. I thought she was on point about everything that she said in this video, okay? So that made me even more curious about what her audience was saying as it relates to the response to what she had to share and the reprimanding that she did in the video, okay? So I want you all to see this comment as it relates to your LLC. This woman writes, "This is so good. Black women need to know that we are being targeted by corporate America and influencers. The same applies to these women's empowerment brunches and the like. No one is actually teaching you how to make money or move your business to the next level. They only preach about self-esteem, self-care, and grinding. Nobody actually shows women how to set up an LLC, secure contracts, network, or marketing. It's always a damn pep rally as opposed to tangible business strategy. It's sick. But we as Black women have to be smarter and use our money strategically. Jessie, you are doing God's work with this one." Okay, so of course now when Miss Aurorah reads this, I call Rhonda the Great, right? So I'm like, this is a shame, because what I want to share with the secured entrepreneurs is that I'm just going to be transparent. A majority of the clients who come to Aurorah Dey Consulting are men. A majority of the clients who come to the VIP here in Vegas and make the investment so they can learn how to operate properly in commerce using trust, every type of trust, anonymous limited liability companies, contracts, okay, are men. We very rarely get women to come on board. And I have beautiful, wonderful female, women, lady clients. And I have to watch what I say because there's a big debate about what word to use as it relates to women. I like to say women. And then I'm finding that people want you to say female. And then you still have people saying, you got to say lady. Okay, so I'm trying to be as politically correct as I can. I get the emails from YouTube saying what they're not going to. I mean, it's just not good. Okay, here we go. We have lovely women who come on board here with Aurorah Dey Consulting, and they will get trust done. They will have their LLCs done, okay? Some of them already had a great business plan. Some of them already know exactly where they're going. Some of them do not, okay? But what Ms. Aurorah can share with the secured entrepreneurs and those of you who are visiting, and thank you for stopping by, we love you, okay? I've not had a woman come for a VIP day. Okay, I have not had a woman who was extremely serious about taking her company to the next level. It's not happened over here at Aurorah Dey Consulting. It's always been a man. So in the comment, I'm saying this is outrageous because all of the channels here on YouTube that Miss Aurorah actually gets to watch, when I watch videos, they're all, most of them are men teaching business strategies, talking about networking, talking about how to build a business online. Like I do see those videos, and I do see there are women on the forefront who are also teaching, some business strategies and things of that nature. However, the one thing that I happen to agree with, in this lady's comment is that a lot of the women on the forefront, yes, they're teaching more girly things and all. I do see that as well. But what I want to say is that I am finding that women are more focused on finding someone else to help them get something. I'm not really finding that women are really about, I'm gonna handle my business. I'm really gonna make this thing work. I'm finding that, and this is not all women. This is Miss Aurorah's experience. When I talk to women, they're more into the message of find this high value man, find this rich man, okay? Get out here and see all the type of men you can see and get which one to buy you a bag. It's all about getting a bag from a man. Like that's really more so a lot of the women that I'm encountering in public, okay? Women who are talking about being up next to some man. And then I have had some women who came along and, they're trying to get it together, but they got some deadbeat man. And sorry, gentlemen, I'm sorry, Miss Aurorah, really loves you, but I'm just gonna we're adults here on this channel. We're adults here. We can have this conversation, okay? So, I'm finding that these women are really more into being up under some man that really cannot support them, really cannot assist them, really does not want them to get ahead, really is jealous of them, and really doesn't even have their lives together. Like, it's really strange to me because, you know, to me, it's like we did all that in our 20s, you know, like, okay, that should be over. But now you're in your 40s and your 50s and you had the same pattern, okay? So I'm just questioning what the young lady is saying in the comment, because I'm definitely here to say that I see many people on the forefront teaching business strategy, teaching government contracting, whatever type of contract she wants to get, teaching how to do your business and build your business. And it could be that you are not attracted to that. And so that's just my thought on when you're saying nobody's on the forefront teaching you how to put together LLC. Miss Aurorah has been on the scene, okay? And unfortunately, for the most part, you can't come out here and try to piece things together for free. You can't come out here and try to, you have to make the investment in yourself to get the information, to get the education that you need, because the reality is what I'm seeing, including myself, everybody who comes out here and makes a video and all that stuff, we are actually running a business, okay? So it's not like we can come out here and be on the doggone internet all day long. There's many of us who, we are not really YouTubers. We make videos and we put them up here on YouTube, but we're not really YouTubers. Like you see some YouTubers who are really, really doing a great thing. They have great bodies of work out here, but most people really are wanting to see things that just allow them to waste a lot of time. They really don't respect or revere time. So they'll get into I see the videos with the most views are videos that have low vibrational information, low vibrational content, you know, flashy, this and that. You know, you're more attracted to all of that, but you're not really attracted to the actual work, the hard work. And you're not really attracted to having to make large investments to actually start something and see it till the end, okay? So that's my thought on what the young lady is saying, and it just goes into a lot of the emails that we get here in Aurorah Dey Consulting that, you know, there's many people being led astray with these commercials. Oh, all you have to do is put your state in, your business name, and you got an LLC like that. Well, a lot of these people who are emailing, and I thank you for emailing, please continue to do so at info@aurorahdeyconsulting.com, okay? Because it's just sad that now you're already in a peril. You're already in a situation that you don't know how to get out of. You will have to spend money on an attorney to get out of, because you saw a commercial, you saw these paper pushers out here who spend a whole lot of money on marketing to lead you astray in how to set up your company, you know, improperly. And now there's one talking about, oh, you forgot to get your mailbox for your business or whatever. When, you know, everybody, all secure entrepreneurs know that I tell everyone, you can't get a PO box for your business. You can't do that. That's all flagged. You are a sole proprietor at that point. They already know that you're not a legitimate entrepreneur if you come with one of those addresses. You might as well give them your residential address, okay? So now, let me get into showing you how to set up your LLC the right way, because that little comment had Miss Aurorah a little heated. So let me just get this together. Okay, can I do that? All right, now, secured entrepreneurs. So this is your LLC done right here, okay? Because we all know that you must register articles of organization, all right, to get your LLC started. The problem, and this is the reason why I'm getting these emails, and you're telling Miss Aurorah that you have an LLC. You don't know why you're getting caught up in these things, okay? Miss Aurorah is going to point out the mistakes that are being made, okay? Share this video, like the video, put your comments below, okay? Because this is gold for a lot of you all who really just don't know that you're doing this incorrectly, okay? So you all see that Article 1 is the name of your limited liability company. You're going to put the name there. Article 2, the period of duration, if other than perpetual, is, okay, which more than likely is going to be perpetual, okay. Article 3, we're using a New Mexico article of organization here. The New Mexico street address of the company's initial registered office is. What is the street address of the company's initial registered office. Do you know that too many people, too many entrepreneurs will put their residential address right there? This is not your residential address. I repeat, this is not your residential address. And you see where it says P.O. Box is not acceptable. Provide a description of the geographical location if a street address does not exist. So that means that you must have a registered agent, because the next question is the name of the initial registered agent at that address is. Okay. Too many entrepreneurs are putting their own name here. You do not put your own name here. And you do not put your own residential address here. Okay? This has got to be preferably a commercial address to the registered agent. Okay? So this is like the very first mistake that the entrepreneur is making, which is why you're finding you're having all these issues. Okay, somebody knows where to find you, and somebody can look at these articles and say, okay, this is a sole proprietor. This individual, these people are not really in business, because it starts right here. Okay, it's vital. This is an address to a registered agent. Now, when you come on board with Aurorah Dey Consulting, we have a registered agent for you already. You don't have to go lurking around, poking around, trying to figure out how much it's going to cost and all this other stuff like that. And our registered agent comes with perks. Okay, links below. Get on Mr. Moore's calendar. Hello. So you're going to put a true indeed address, preferably a commercial address that belongs to your registered agent, which is not you. So this is not your name. This is not your residential address. Okay. The street address of the company's principal place of business, if different from its registered office, is. This is the third mistake that many of you entrepreneurs are making. Okay. This again is not your physical address. And this again is not a UPS box. It is not a USPS box. Okay, it is an actual commercial address that the bank will take, that the bank will accept. All right, simply because the bank is no longer accepting P.O. box addresses. It's not going to work. And many other things that you'll need to get your business going, to get capital, things like that. Okay, if you're really desiring to have anonymity, security, okay, and to actually be separate from this entity. And that's a whole other video. Tonight, Mr. Roy was just going to show you the mistakes that are being made to answer the email questions that are being sent. Okay, so this here must be a commercial address. Prove that you are truly in business. Okay, Article 4. This is the box that should be checked when you understand how to operate properly in commerce. And that is, yes, management of the business and affairs of the company is vested in a manager. This is the box right here that should be checked. Okay. And if you want more information as to why this box should be checked, you need to sign up for the Secured Entrepreneur Activation. Get on the calendar, have an appointment with Miss Aurorah. Okay. I would say also the wealth checklist too will be down there. But you must check, yes, management of the business and affairs of the company is vested in a manager. Why? Because the next question is, yes, the limited liability company is a single member limited liability company. Wrong, wrong, wrong. All right. So 4 mistakes so far. Okay. 4 mistakes so far. Do not ever check, yes, the limited liability company is a single member limited liability company. You must always check, yes, management because you're here seeing that there's two types right here. You got a single member LLC and you got a manager managed LLC. So you got a member managed LLC or a manager managed LLC. You should always be a manager managed LLC. And Mr. Aurorah always tells the secured entrepreneurs this, right? Okay, Article 6. If these articles of organization are not to be effective upon filing with the commission, the effective date is, first of all, the date is going to be the date that you plan on organizing. So you put the date, which is the current date, right? Signature of the organizer and the printed name. That is not you. That is not you. Your name should not be splattered across the signature of organizer ever. And when you come on board with Aurorah Dey Consulting, we already have an organizer for you. How awesome is that? Okay, so take it from the top. Name of your company, duration, commercial address for a registered agent that is not you, the registered agent's name, which is not your name, the principal place of business, which is not your address, residential address, is not your USPS address, is not your UPS box address, is not some address of a company that is not a commercially zoned address. You know, it's not going to be accepted by the bank. You could just hang that up. Okay, if they don't get one, they're going to ask you for your address, and then your address will be slapped up there on that bank account, and everybody's going to know you're a sole proprietor and your money's up for grabs. We can get into that because you know Mr. Aurorah can, right? Yes, management of the business and affairs of the company is vested in a manager. Do not check that the company is a single member limited liability company, and you put the current date. You know, if it's today's date, it's today's date. And you must have an organizer that is not you. Okay? All right. That's what Miss Aurorah wants to tell you in this portion of the video.
Okay, you all heard it. So now I hope that Miss Aurorah has helped you get your articles of organization completed correctly, because that is your LLC done right. And then, of course, you'll have to have your operating agreement and things of that nature. Okay, you know that Miss Aurorah is on board to help you do that. We are quickly approaching 2023, so you all know you can find me at AurorahDayConsulting.com. And until next time, ta-ta.